Hi, it's Elizabeth Klee with OurClark Media TV36 here today at Bubbakoo's Burrito in Clark on Central Avenue. We're here today to check out burritos and more with Jalpesh, the owner, who's waiting inside. And we're going to check it out, but I got to warn you, there's a lot more than burritos going on inside. Let's go take a look. Thanks, Jalpesh, for having us here today at Bubbakoo's Burritos. I really appreciate you letting us in. Check out the place, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you have in here.
Sure. Thanks for having me, us, and thank you for your time.
All right, so tell us a little bit about, I have to ask first, the name, Bubbakoo's. Where does that come from?
So, Bubbakoo's Burrito started back in 2008 in Point Pleasant here in New Jersey. After having a couple of years in the business, they decided to go for franchising. I'm a local franchisee here in Clark, New Jersey. The reason that we picked the Bubbakoo's is the variety of the food and the freshness. So, it is a lot different than the other one because we prep the food every single morning, chop the onions and tomatoes, make a salsa every single day. Steak and shrimp cooked to the order. That's what made us pick the Bubbakoo's over other brands.
I can't help noticing all the surfboards and skateboards and this great theme you've got going in the place. Can you tell me a little bit about what that's all about?
Bubbakoo's started, like I said, in Point Pleasant, right? So we're going back on the beach. So our goal is when the customer comes in, we wanted to have them a small getaway from their regular life. So we want to have the feeling like they go on a beach and stuff like that. So that's all the surf and skateboards that you see around it.
So I know you've been really involved in Clark. Tell us about a little bit of the programs that you've done and how you're giving back to the community.
We have done a fundraising for Clark Recreation. We have sponsored them every single event that they came up with. On top of that, a lot of schools, local schools and local sports team, we have done fundraising for them. On top of that, we have sponsored the teams, baseball, little soccer, little league, and stuff like that. In addition to that, we also have a read to eat program. So it's very simple. Like kids read 4 or 5 books a week, or whenever they finish, and then they get a free meal once they read a book. So there is no cost to our teachers or students or parents. They just have to read the book and bring the coupon back, and we give them a kids meal. There is one of the reasons that we picked the Bubbakoo's over a lot of the franchises. They have the same philosophy as I am, the way I grew up, giving back to community. They believe they believe in us so much that if you look around the restaurant, we have sponsored like every single team in the town. Everybody come to us. We don't say no to them. So that's what makes it a little unique to this franchise, that going back to community is very important to them, so do I.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the concept. I know the name says burritos, but I already can see from being here that there's a lot more than burritos. So why don't you tell our folks a little bit about what else you offer?
Of course. So besides the burrito, we offer tacos, nachos, quesadilla, and our signature item called chihuahua. It's a rice and cheese ball, and it's near dear my heart. It's one of the signature items that you're not gonna find anywhere else. Besides that, we also have chips and guac, wings, boneless and bone in both, tater tots, curly fries. We also offer family taco kit. So if anybody wants to have taco night any day, just grab a taco kit. It's a perfect meal for family of 4 or 5. We've been in the business in Clark since November 2019. It was a little crazy because we just opened the door in late 2019 and the pandemic hit. But just like any other restaurant, we had to let go a lot of people and kept like very few on a payroll. But what I decided to do is people we let go, we let the kitchen open for them and their family. In addition to that, we were serving anybody in need. They just come and let us know, they don't have anything, or they just send us a quick text message or email. We'll prep the food for them, and we'll just give it to them. So for the front line, in the beginning, we were starting feeding them on our own. And then later on, a lot of organizations, some of the people reached out to us to say, how do we help you and how do we pitch in? We kind of make like a special meal price just for frontliner. And we were charging like bare minimum cost just for us to survive, not to make a profit or anything like that. And that's how we were giving back to the community and helping everybody in anybody need.
And did I understand like people could purchase meals for frontliners?
Some of my family and friends, they reached out to me, but they were scared to go out of that house, which we don't blame them. But as the nature of the business, we were leaving the house every day. So I offer them, hey, we can make the meal and drop it off to the wherever they wish to do it. And we were doing it and kept it in the business as well, and they were doing their part of the community as well.
I'm noticing that you have a sign over there for catering. So you want to tell folks a little bit about your catering? I know you told us about the taco box, but what else do you do?
So for the catering, we can cater any size of the events for you guys. Have for birthday party, bridal shower, the wedding, of anything. A lot of people doing taco parties. Anything that you want, we have all we can do from like 30 people to all the way up to like a 500 people, and we can cater everybody. The wings and a taco kit is the perfect for Sunday football.
Well, there you have it, Clark. The only thing you have left to do is head over to Bubbakoo's Burritos on Central Avenue and start building your perfect meal. Tacos, nachos, wings, bowls, the infamous Chihuahua, and of course, burritos. It's here, it's hot, and it's definitely fresh. Thanks for watching. Come on in, we're open on OurClark TV 36.